No matter how you hate on Sonia Uche, she carry grace, believe me. The kind of grace that she carry is beyond their imagination. She is just doing well for herself. From anything or anyhow you want to reason it or think about it, Sonia Uche is doing well for herself. And she is making name for herself. She has already made name for herself. And there's no two ways about that. When you look at Sonia Uche and MAURICE, their movies all together, their friendship, their relationship, people can say whatever they want to say. People can drag, people can say whatever they want to say. But believe me, there is no two ways about this. MAURICE is the man here, Sonia Uche is the man, and they are matured enough to know what is good for themselves. So is there a way you will tell me that they shouldn't be together, or they should be doing whatever they want to do for anything, or they should stop the friendship because of Pearl Wats and her fans? The last time I checked, MAURICE never said anything about Pearl Wats. He never opened his mouth to talk about Pearl Wats, whether he's in a relationship with her or not, or whether he's in love with her or not, something like that. But let me tell you guys one thing. No matter what, a man is the man. Don't ever say that what do men really want. Men knows what they want. A womanizer knows who he loves. Yes, that's men for you. I'm a man and I will tell you the secret. Let's look at this particular comment, because if you look at it in another angle and deliberate from people's way of thinking, or like the way of their comments and all these things, then we will know the one that is better, and be sincere in everything. That's as simple as that. The issue has been giving me headache. In fact, I got to know about them last year and I had really fallen in love with both of them. I so much love their pair. I always feel like seeing both of them and talk to them about how good and perfect they look together. They should please settle their differences and get back together. Both of them has raised my hope about them. They should. Don't dash my hope, oh, I'm so much addicted to them. I came to YouTube every time to get something positive about them. Well, you know exactly what we are saying or what we are doing. This is what you want. And that's as simple as that. No matter what, you should stick to what you like, or stick to what your mind says, yes, this is actually what you want. You know, sometimes it feels like people don't know what they want. But no, they really do. But maybe as times goes on, things changes. And now you can see that many people and many minds will also change as well. But it is what it is. In this life, that's nature for you. You can't have to rely on people or even do things with pressure. If by now that Sonia Uche succumb to pressure, or start listening to that negative comments about her, negative insults, dragging, coming from Pearl Wats fans to her, believe me, she will stop acting movies. Because she will be like, if I feature this particular actor, will I be safe? Something like that. But to show you that God is God, and God power pass all of them, no matter what. And no matter what they do, Sonia Uche is blessed in every angle, in every which way. You can't use because of MAURICE to dislike her or to stop watching her movies. She doesn't even beg you for that anymore. She is a woman of grace and she knows what she wants for herself. No matter what, it is cool, sha. The way you are saying it make me so sad. All these beautiful moments, one person has come and destroyed that beautiful moment. Bible says, there is no peace for the wicked. And I hope they will come back again. And I remember that live stream that Chineye helped Sonia to win. I was so happy that day. Well, I think that God have his own way of doing things, no matter what. And no matter how you guys feel or see it. then we will know that yes, this is exactly what it is and what we expect them for. We started loving Sonia, UCHE, and Maurice all together because of the movies they act together. Yes, many people here, 85% or 90%, 90 to 90 something percent of fan base followers don't even know anything about Sonia, UCHE, and Maurice. Yes, they don't know anything about Sonia, UCHE, and Maurice. But you look at it in different angle, in a way that is cool, normal. Then believe me, there is no two ways about this. When you look at them, you have to support them and love them for no reason. That's the true love, genuine love, and unconditional love that we all are talking about. Even the way people are dragging Maurice, believe me, it is what it is, and that's fan base for you. No matter what, that's social media. They must talk. Do whatever that pleases you and do whatever that makes you happy. So you people see the power Pearl has on Maurice. When you disrespect me, I will show you who the real owner is in Maurice's life. So Pearl has proven a point to you people that when you stop hating me, then I will give you what you want. You people will keep crying if you don't reason, or if you don't reason well. Maurice stopped doing life with Sonia when you people started disrespecting his woman. So it's up to you to stop being delusional and accept the truth so that Pearl will consider you people because she is the real owner. So she has the power through Maurice. Consider them as what? In terms of acting or what? Let me remind you that say this. All these people are actors. And if fans don't act your acting way, believe me, see Pearl Wats. Pearl Wats is just gaining fans, gaining followers because of what? Because of Sonia, UCHE. Because anytime you talk about Sonia, UCHE and put her own name, she still goes viral. It's not that she's talented or she carry grace, but the way she is doing, and basically about Maurice, people will add her name. Now she will go viral. And now you guys think that she has the power over who? You guys are just deceiving yourselves. You guys are just deceiving yourselves. Believe me. There is no two ways about this. Whatever you like or however you want it to look like or see it in any way, there is no two ways about that. You can always rely on things like this and ask yourself some questions before you start dragging people. These people have their own lives to live. They are humans after all, not just a celebrity. Who is Pearl again? She didn't do anything. All she did was make herself look desperate. Maurice and Sonia are fine. They are just nurturing their relationship in private, and Pearl knows that. They will be back better and stronger. Yes. Maurice, like I always say, Maurice knows who he wants. No matter the kind of hate, no matter the kind of dragging, no matter the kind of negative names you put on whether Pearl Wats or Sonia UCHE's side, Maurice will still shock you guys with his own public announcements. She is a lady who has power over Maurice. That's why she came to take over the life over a year now that you people want so badly. He spends Valentine's with Pearl and made the whole world to know who his Valentine is. And you are still living in delusion now. Well, keep dreaming. Nobody is a god here. Maurice we know is not the only man in Hollywood industry. And he's not the only most handsome or tall guy or a talented guy in Hollywood industry. Even if he is the one, everybody is not perfect. Even a man that is handsome, tall, and also with fame, with money, popular, might have a bad character. You can never find that perfect man or perfect woman in one person. It's not possible. That's why people marry more than two wives or marry more than one wife. You can see the reason now. So it is what it is. Everybody with their own way of living life, and their way of, that kind of a thing. There is nothing to drag about. There is nothing to disagree. You can look at it in any way you want, but believe me, when you look at SONIA, UCHE, and MAURICE, then you will clap for them and say that yes, these people have a very good, genuine chemistry, unlike others. I started following him. I started following them last year, October or November, and I was so happy for both of them. When I heard some funny stories, I was sad and felt bad for some days. I think I felt bad till they released Witness Protection movie. Right now, I'm positive about them. They are. Soso was inside the white sheet bed with her legs pulled up, videoing MAURICE in the Witness Protection bed behind the scene. She was comfortably doing the video and was teasing him that he was coming late for his movie, and MAURICE was blushing as usual. He was blushing, doing his lips the way he used to do them. He was looking at her softly during the gun scene. Well, these two understand the game, believe me. MAURICE and SONIA UCHE really understand the game. There's nothing you can say or talk about here, because we've already looked at it in different angle and tell you that yes, that MAURICE and SONIA UCHE knows exactly what they are doing. You can say whatever you want to say. You can reason whatever you want to reason. You can say that they are not your fave. But like I always say, don't ever hate on them. Don't ever dislike them for any reason. Don't ever dislike them for any reason. Because it is what it is. It is as simple as that. When you look at it, you will know that yes, this is actually what you guys want from SONIA UCHE and MAURICE. That's why their movies are always unpredictable, and you can always rewatch it no matter what. And that's as simple as that. It's a betterment of fans and also for their longevity in Nollywood industry. T-shirt down, when he fell on Soso's body in that same scene, he relaxed his hand on her laps. Sit laid on her body for a little while before he got up and put the other lady up from the floor. MAURICE kept pulling his short shirt in that scene to hide something, kept patting his tummy to distract people, and kept looking down his trouser. If you know, you know. The chemistry was really chemistry. The last two scenes of that Witness Protection said a lot. Soso asked MAURICE to say with his mouth that he wants her, and he did so. I thought the very last scene of that movie wasn't needed, but I got the logic behind it. It simply said to their fan base, any movie about SONIA UCHE and MAURICE that you watch and don't understand the chemistry, believe me, you are still far behind. Believe me, there is nothing again you can understand, and that's people, that's fan base of SONIA UCHE and MAURICE. The way they do their own things, the way they are doing, is actually not okay and good. People shipping SONIA UCHE and MAURICE on social media are actually the ones that I will always tell you that yes, this is the way they play their own role. Are they actually doing it in a better way? You watch their movies, you know more about them, but you keep shipping them, asking whether they are in a relationship, asking whether they are married, asking whether they have kids together. Well, I don't actually understand the way people reason, sha. But I think everybody with their own way of doing things. It is what it is. It is as simple as short and short. Do you really understand the game? Do you really understand how all these things work? Look at this particular comment. Please, family, let Queen Sonia take her time to bring a real masterpiece which lives up to her standard. Let us be patient, I beg. It will happen when she is ready. Those were days I miss them both. They could come in and break up the fun with SONIA UCHE and MAURICE and their fan base. But you know that God have his own way of move the stumbling block out of the way. SONIA UCHE and MAURICE fan base will be happy again very soon. Well, there is nothing that other fan base can do. So the UCHE MAURICE fan base will always be happy because they built this brand. They built the brand. SONIA UCHE MAURICE didn't build it alone. How do you expect celebrity to grow alone without fan base? Are you serious? Are you okay? Fan base of SONIA UCHE MAURICE. Let me remind you of something. When you look at SONIA UCHE MAURICE, the way they do their own thing, the way they play their own role, no matter what, you always say that yes, the SONIA UCHE MAURICE have played a vital role in their lives and also in the life of Nollywood actors and actresses. People that jealous them is because they can't reach their level. It's because they can't match their level. It's because the grace they carry, you can never see it. And disliking someone or hating on someone drags your blessing if you actually have that blessing awaiting. If your blessing is pending, God will still postpone it no matter what. So be happy and always be happy comes from your heart that someone bought a car or bought a house or someone that won an award, something like that. Always be happy for some people and congratulate them. For you to get your own congratulatory message in no time to come. But was Maurice actually dating Sonia? And now social media space is speculating. Pearl and Maurice's relationship, I don't follow their stories because they are false. Anything you believe for your own head, whether you believe it or not, it is what it is. They never dating, they are good friends like Timini and Bimbo. Because of you, toxic people, they prefer to stop make video. If you talk about toxic, I will ask you what is toxic and toxic fan base. What do you mean by that? All the fan base we all know are toxic. No matter the kind of fan base or celebrity that you like. All the fan base, you see all the fan base are actually doing great and doing cool and doing good. They know what they are doing and they need to be toxic to protect their own faith. If your fan base is not toxic, advise them to be toxic. Yes, that's a simple way to do that. If they are toxic, they can protect you. But if they are not toxic, they will be so dull that even if they are insulting you guys, they will be watching you. They can never. That's why you see some Wizkid fans and the video fans are toxic. They know what they are doing. It is what it is. It is as simple as that. Sonia UCHE, you can never be happy with me, Maurice. There are many men like Maurice about. Just pray you don't come in contact with them. If you insist on Maurice for any lasting relationships, you will never get it. Maurice is not serious as there are many other women that want Maurice just for good times. Sonia UCHE make a clean break from Maurice now that you are young. And who told you that she is attached to him? People with their own way of reasoning, no matter what, fans will always say whatever they want to say. Fans with their own way of reasoning and their way of thinking. And there is no two ways about that. Sonia is not Maurice's girlfriend, and Sonia is not ashamed to date a man who has a girlfriend for over 10 years. Maurice is good friends for Sonia. Well, that's what Sonia UCHE wants. For you guys to be friends, yes. Sonia UCHE is a friend of Maurice. They are very good friends, no matter what, no matter how you see it, no matter how you reason about it. They are actually doing well for themselves and they actually understand the game. I don't see the reason why people feel like they can say whatever they want to say. No matter what, we all know the truth and the best for our faith. No matter how you see it, no matter how you reason about that. Sonia UCHE and Maurice have a lot of thinking and the way they do their own thing is always top notch. They want the best for themselves and also for their fans. Yes, that's as simple as that. They know what is best for themselves, even till tomorrow. There's nothing to argue about that. If you actually understand SONIA and MAURICE, their way of acting, then you will actually understand that their chemistry is not just a chemistry and not just a friends. But let's just drop our comments and likes before you go. Thank you guys and goodbye.